Hey there, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and requesting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few things that you can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more organic leads. You don't have to rely on paid services like Angie's and Home Advisor. So not nearly 70% of your organic leads do come from your website. So your website is really important, and it's really important to be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. Now your website does look nice. I like that you have your number right on top, making it super easy for them to reach you. But what I did notice is your website is pretty much a one-page website. So if I go to your services, it just drops me down the page. So this is actually working against you. Um, you do water mitigation, fire, and mold. Each of those need to have their own separate page. They each have their own story, their own unique keywords, and so they need their own page so you can actually be found for these services. Your homepage is designed to be a small summary of each of these services with their own keywords that are local. So if you're in Groveland, you're going to want Groveland keywords here. But then each of your pages, you need a separate page for every service you offer. That way you can be found, and each of those pages need unique content. So you cannot use the same keywords you're using on your homepage as the same keywords that you use on your service pages. So that's going to be really key. Google does not rank websites based on their appearance. It is all based on content. So content is key, and you're going to need a lot of it. Google likes to see a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content or more. If your competitors have more content, you need more content than they do. You need to build that content around your business, your services, and your service area. Now, it looks like you serve multiple counties, so you should also consider having separate pages for the cities in these counties that have search volume for your services. That is how you're actually going to get found in these areas. It's going to be really hard to be found, especially in this competitive area, if you do not have those pages built out. So the content and keywords are going to be really critical for you being found online. If we look at your top competitor in your area, we have PuroClean. And yes, they are a franchise, but you actually don't have to compete against the whole franchise. You're only competing against this one specific location. And because they're a franchisee, they're actually limited on what they're allowed to do on their page. So you actually have an advantage because franchisees cannot modify their pages and content to go after the relevant keywords for their area. So they have to work 4 and 5 times harder to rank for keywords that are not here. Whereas you can add as much content as you want, as many pages as you want, and really focus hard on those keywords to get them to rank. So these guys are actually going to be super easy to beat, but you have to have more content and really focus on those keywords and then support your website with SEO, because without search engine optimization, you will not be found online. So if we look here, you have zeros here. You have a score of 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. That is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. You have 0. And this is extremely important. And while you do need a lot of these, not all are created equal. So you want to only get the highly authoritative do follow links, because this is like a popularity contest in Google. So the more relevant those links are to each of your services, the more authority it's going to give you, the higher power, and the more it's going to help you to rank in Google. Now, a referring domain is any website that will provide your website with a link from their site to your site. The backlink is that physical link coming from that other website. The whole purpose is to drive traffic to your website. You have been indexed for 14 keywords, and you are getting approximately 25 people to your website. Looking at your keywords, you do have two main keywords that are on your first page of Google: water mitigation Hamilton and fire restoration Hamilton. Great keywords, but you want to make sure that you're not targeting them on multiple sections or pages, I should say. And also understand that there's usually multiple variations. So you might find a Hamilton fire restoration, Hamilton, Florida, or what have you. So it's going to be important that you capitalize on all of those really good keywords. If we look at your competitor, we don't care how their website is performing because you're not competing against the whole website, just this one page. And they don't have anything going on. So they're actually pulling this power from their main page. They don't have any keywords and not getting any traffic, but they're still showing up higher than you in organics because of the power of this site. So if you work on those strategies that I mentioned and you get your backlinks to support those keywords and get them to rank, you will be able to outrank these guys in no time. And the last part of this is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not one of these top 3 for your keywords or service area, you send all those leads to your competitors. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important are citations. That's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need more of those than your competitors. But when you follow all of these tips I've provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 in your service area for all of your services. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really like to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.